Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Brahmaloka Tarot. I'm Lauren, and if this video found you, it's no coincidence. This message has been waiting for you, aligned in divine timing to bring clarity, peace, or a little spark of hope, just when you need it the most. Let's take a moment together to ground and open to what wants to come through. I do this through the 6-3-9 breathing, and that means you breathe in through the nose for 6 seconds, hold at the top for 3 seconds, and then release for 9 seconds through the mouth. Okay, so we will clear everything out of our lungs right now. Take a nice breath in and out. And on the inhalation, we'll count to 6 seconds. Breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold at the top. 1, 2, 3. And then release slowly through the mouth. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you can just do another breath if you'd like to. I do the 6-3-9 breathing like all the time. I do at least a couple of breaths. And this is just to ground us in the energy of today's reading. Okay, so we will take a look at the piles in front of you. This is pile number 1, this is pile number 2, and this is pile number 3. I'll introduce your piles. They have different tarot cards, and then I have prepared oracle cards here as well. So let's take a look at pile 1. Pile 1, you have this dragon with Fortitude. And that is with this Sunstone pendulum. Okay. Pile 2 has this dragon, Imagination. And that is with this black Tourmaline pendulum. Okay. And then pile 3 has this dragon, Knowledge. And that is with this Selenite pendulum. As you can tell, they are all pendulums today. And I use pendulums a lot in my private practice. Okay. Put that off to the side. So take a minute or two. You can pause the video if you need to have a little bit of time, but just scan over these 3 cards, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3, and choose the dragon or dragons that are calling to you. Which one is pulling at your intuition? Trust your inner knowing. It's led you here as well. And once you've chosen your pile or piles, go down to the description box or the pinned comment in the comment section, and there you'll find the timestamps for your readings, and I'll see you in your separate readings. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. If this video found you, it's no coincidence. And that's actually the title of this video. If this found you, it's no coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. So, this message has been waiting for you. If you chose pile number 1, this is your significator card with this beautiful, bright, fiery, orangey red, yellowy dragon, and it says Fortitude. That's your significator card. And your crystal is this pendulum. It is a Sunstone crystal. And I'll put that off to the side. I may or may not use these. I don't know. In my personal practice, I do use the pendulums quite often, actually. Okay, so I have channeled messages for each and every pile. We'll start with the channeled messages, then we'll dive into some of the tarot cards here, and then the oracle cards that were prepared in advance while I was meditating. Okay, 222 on the clock as I write this. Heart pounding, pulses bounding, thinking it's anxiety, but maybe you're just thirsty. Words coming through are Benadryl and Calypso. Sounds of a dog or parrot, as in pets. So maybe you have a dog or parrot. Digging for treasure and gold. Never you mind that we're getting old. Then I saw some more visuals of parrots and parakeets. Toucans too. Bright birds, mockingbirds, songbirds, black and blue. So a little bit of prose as well. Sounds all around, digging in the ground. Yesterday is today, just working away. Bills, 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 accumulation of skills. PhD times 3, but still paid cheap. Mushrooms galore, seen at the store. Turkey tails, lion's mane. Wait, is that a polypore? Buying stuff at the store, consumerism from ceiling to floor. Too many choices, too many voices. They just want my money. Have you seen the price of honey? Is it even real honey? I don't know, but the blood spikes are real for sure. Simplicity is calling me, but what I see is killing me. Just let it be is my mantra now, but how? Courses and more courses to control my spending and the voices. In my head, the tarot cards circle round, the Fool, the Empress, the Moon, those sound about right. Contrast of dark and night. The demons have no chance. They're just happenstance. I have the attitude of gratitude, of fortitude and servitude, and people have misconstrued my niceness for weakness. They find out real quick that I too can be a prick when I need to be, but I don't you see I don't want to be? Just let it be. Just let be me. Let me be. I think I said that wrong. So at the end, it says, I have the attitude of gratitude, of fortitude and servitude, and people have misconstrued my niceness for weakness. They find out really quick that I too can be a prick when I need to be, but don't you see, I don't want to be. Just let it be. Just let me be. Let me be. Or let me be me. Wow, that's a hard one. Okay, so that is those are your channeled messages. It did come through as a lot of prose. It does come through that way a lot this time around. I don't know why it's been doing that, but anyhow. 222 may be of significance. Dogs and parrots, different types of mockingbirds, songbirds, bright birds might be of significance to you. You might have your PhD or are very well educated, and yet you're not getting paid a lot. That might be another thing. You might be really confused about all the choices when you're going to stores, and you're seeing through some of the stuff now. And this, with the Fortitude, this beautiful dragon, it is fiery. It has that it's so fiery. This looks like a fiery crystal as well. Maybe it is a fire quartz or fire crystal. I don't know. And it just looks like you've got something to say. You're strong. You're powerful. You have the Sunstone, so that's also very fortifying and it brings in the lightness and joy of the worlds. So today, if you've been looking for if you've been looking for some sort of thing that tells you, oh, am I ever going to get my energy back? Well, this is showing you that you're being fortified today and moving forward. So let's take a look at your tarot cards. We've got the Knight of Coins, the Knight of Pentacles. We have, whoa, there's a lot happening now. Okay. There's 3 of Cups, 4 of Wands, Ace of Swords, 3 of Swords. Okay, so 3 of Cups, 4 of Wands, Ace of Swords in reverse, confusion, I can feel the confusion, and 3 of Swords, some heartbreak, heartache. Yeah, look at that. She's got 2 swords in her chest. She looks sad. Confusion and sadness coming through. You want people to just let you alone. You feel like you're trapped in some sort of connection, maybe. The 4 of Wands feels like celebration. There is a celebration. 3 of Cups and 4 of Wands together is like a joint celebration. There's something going on. But you feel kind of stuck in this circle almost. Like, what I'm feeling for today is that you're wanting this Knight of Coins. This Knight of Coins means stability, strength, sturdiness, steadfastness, sustainability. You know, you have your grounding. It's definitely like slow but steady progress. The 3 of Cups, meaning there's like joy and connection, and there's like 3 women dancers here who have cups in their hands and they look like they're happy, having a good time. That's the 3 of Cups. It's very like positive energy coming through. And the 4 of Wands too is very positive. But what I'm feeling, because you've got the Ace of Swords in reverse, which means confusion, and then the 3 of Swords upright, which is a feeling of betrayal or heartbreak, heartache. Something is going on in your friendship or family circle or your marriage or your love life, or maybe it's non-existent and this is what you're wanting. Yeah. However, this is today. This is something that you're being asked to hear today. Like, you're here because there's no coincidence that I know of in this world. When you're being called to watch a video, there's a reason for it. So let's look at some of these smaller cards and then we'll look at some of the bigger ones, okay? So we've got Horseshoe, which is good luck, unexpected piece of good fortune. And then we've got achievement of wish. I wonder what the heck. I'm not able to speak very well in your group. Again, like recently, the throat chakra has been a little bit congested in pile 1 over the last couple of readings. Okay, but Horseshoe, good luck. So there's a horse in the center here. It's rearing up on its back, its behind feet or back hind legs, and there's a horseshoe there. So horseshoe is a symbol of good luck. We will look at this one here. We've got the owl. Well, interesting. It says misfortune. So bad news or unpleasant rumors, warning to proceed with caution, which is interesting because a lot of times when I see owl, it usually means wisdom, but this one says misfortune. So you've got 2 very opposite energies right now. And maybe this is what's causing the confusion. You're not sure what to do, maybe in this situation. So good luck and misfortune. So you're being asked to stay strong as well, and you are being fortified with energy, and you're asking the universe to help fortify you and to give you a more sustainable approach to this world, because there's a lot going on, there's a lot of confusion. You want simplicity. Yeah. Okay, we have thankful, and we did have the attitude of gratitude and fortitude and something else. The only card that I did know of when I was writing this, when I was doing the channeled messages, was this Fortitude card. That's the only one that I knew. I didn't know any of these other ones. So we have Thankful. And look, she just looks so grateful for this present that she has in her hand. So opposing energies with the owl and horseshoe, but then we've got the gratefulness, the gratitude right there with the lady and the young person and her present. We have expectation with the number 28. This is from the Fiend Kipper deck, and this kind of just gives us a little bit more information about what you're going through. So, expectation, there's a woman here looking outside of her window and just sitting there expecting, like just waiting for something. So, maybe you've been waiting for something. Maybe you've been waiting for this gift. Maybe you've been waiting for a while to know what to do. You've been waiting on something. You've been waiting on a present or waiting on something that you've been expecting for. Something or someone. Okay, we've got two of these cards. So you have a crystal card and then a mushroom card. So the crystal card shows turquoise with peace, tranquility, and patience. Tranquil and calm, turquoise reminds you that there are gifts in the everyday and each moment in your life matters. Small things add up and become big things over time. Have patience for all of your labors of love, including yourself. Regarded as a bridge between heaven and earth, turquoise is a sacred stone in many Native American traditions and used as a source of healing and connection. Link to the heavens within yourself, the parts that bring you joy and remind you of your own inner magic. And it's connected with Scorpio, Sagittarius, Pisces, Jupiter, Venus, and Neptune. Some hard ones in there. I mean, Scorpio can be pretty deep. Sagittarius is expansive. Pisces is watery and very connected spiritually. Jupiter is very expansive and brings good luck and abundance. Venus is beautiful, expansive, loving energy. And then Neptune can be like imagination, a lot of like imaginative type of things. Like you might be in your head a lot or imagining things or very creative person. I'm going to put that right here, I think, because I don't know where else to put it right now. Maybe I'll put it somewhere else. I don't know, but we'll see. Okay. And then your mushroom card says, today I have the courage to be seen. I am wondering what this is all about. I don't know yet. It's very, very interesting, though. The energies are kind of like all over the place a little bit. Yeah. You might be going through like a major transition right now, too. Okay, we've got perspective with Gemini. Yeah, that split energy, the Gemini type of energy is definitely coming through. Every book contains a story. So there are two books, two sides of the book. Gemini shows up here. It says spirit. Stories can be enrapturing. We tell stories to make sense of life, but sometimes our stories limit us. Which stories are carved in stone and which are you ready to revise? Write your autobiography from a new perspective and enjoy a shift in attitude. Okay. Yeah. Enjoying a shift in attitude, perspective, expectation, thankful, misfortune, and good luck. Walking away. Oh, wow. That's interesting. There's a woman who's walking away. She actually looks really happy when she's doing that. She's going through these like gates into some place where it's just golden light. And I don't know. She's got a bindi on her forehead. She's got this beautiful bright pink colored dress that looks kind of silky. And I don't know. I don't know. This looks beautiful. The garden and the gate, really. Walking away. So you're walking away. Is it asking of you to walk away from a situation? You know what? I might be using this. Is it asking of you to walk away from a situation? Okay, so by the way, I usually ask, like, show me no, and show me what yes looks like. Okay, so we were actually seeing the yes for your walking away from a situation or a person. Is it a situation? Yes. Is it a person? Yes. Is it a group of people? Yes. It's because this is a message for, a group of folks, it's going to be different for everyone. So, are there opposing energies right now? Yes. Will pile 1 have the strength to move through these energies? Yes. Are they breaking some sort of bondage? Yes. Are they confused on what to do? Yes. Is there a breakup at hand maybe for some? Yes. Okay. Well, okay, let's keep on going here. We have intuition. So your intuition is pretty strong right now, and I do think that you know exactly what to do in this situation. And you just needed to see this today to understand, what to do next. Intuition, and then we've got energy. Oh, good. You're getting some energy too. You're getting your energy back. Something was draining your energy. That's what it feels like. Something or someone was draining your energy. You were expecting more from someone or the situation, and it's almost like you're walking away with gratitude for the things that this person or these people actually provided you, which was um, showing how much stronger you actually are. I have the attitude of gratitude and fortitude and servitude, and people have misconstrued my niceness for weakness. They found out real quick that I too can be a prick when I need to be. But don't you see, I don't want to be. Just let it be. To just let me be. Let me be me. Yeah, someone didn't let you be you in a situation, and you're grateful for seeing this, but it is saddening. Like you didn't want to have to walk away from the situation, but you had to. You had to choose yourself. Okay, we've got trust. Yeah, trust in your own guidance, your own intuition, and the guidance of uh, this video, because you're drawn to it. And if this doesn't resonate, know that also there's other piles that you can choose from. So it might have like a completely different message for you. Or maybe this has to do with something altogether different than what I'm suggesting, right? It might be something different. So I just want you to know that you don't have to take this at face value. You could totally go to a uh different pile, or maybe this is for you and you're like, oh, shit, yeah, I need to do something about this. You know what? Use turquoise. Definitely use turquoise. I think this will help you to voice your concerns as well. Peace, tranquility, and patience. Remember, tranquil and calm. So I am going to probably do this here. Ah, I'm just trying to like fit everything in here, and yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, okay. One more of these cards. No need to worry. Wow. If anything, you really don't need to worry. That's like, I mean, it shows you right here. You do not need to worry. Look, the fire pit right here. She's got her wings. I don't know even who this is, but you've got all the messages of hope in this one card. Look, trust and no need to worry. So you're walking away from a situation, a group of people who have misconstrued your kindness for weakness. I think you've been digging for treasure and gold, but never mind that you're getting old. PhD times 3, still paid cheap, bills. You're really worried about your health as well and your money. That's what's coming through too. It's like you don't know what's reality as well, and you just want to be like, just let it be. That's You're wanting simplicity. You're wanting to know more things, and you keep on like taking courses. Yeah, it's so interesting. So what you're just being asked to trust in the universe, and that this is coming at perfect timing, divine timing for you to actually take a stance, and walk away from a situation that just hasn't been like genuine for you, hasn't been good for you. Um, you will gain your energy back. It's totally going to happen. So let me see, is there anything else? Like, I just want to see maybe on the bottom of okay, so let's see. On the bottom of this deck, it shows Two of Cups. Okay, and then the top shows Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. It was in the reverse. I mean, when I was looking at it, it was in the reverse. So it's like you're getting rid of the naysayers. You're getting rid of that little background worry wart in the back of your head that keeps on telling you, wait, but this, but that, like, you got to be careful, and you got to do it this way, or you're not doing it right, or um you're too nice, or blah blah blah, just weird things in your mind. The Queen of Swords, or someone, you're getting rid of this person, someone like a naysayer, someone who's really not here for your good. And the thing that you don't see coming is Two of Cups. So you're going to open yourself up to more love, more connection, gentleness, reciprocity. Okay. Is there anything else? No, I think that's it. I'm just going to leave it at that. This is a little bit of a shorter video that I'm making, but it's something that's quick, something that you needed to hear, and that this video found you for this reason. It's giving you that tidbit of information for today to help you along your way. And I hope that this helps. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the reading. Go down to the comment section and let me know what resonated for you and if this helped in any way. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Otherwise, I will love to see you in my future readings. Thank you so much. Jai Ma. Bye for now. Hi, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. If this video found you, it's no coincidence. Yes, so that's the thing that we're looking at. What is it that you need to know today? This message has been waiting for you, and there's definitely a specific message that's wanting to come through. It's no coincidence. I don't believe in that. I believe that this is a synchronicity why you're here. And if you chose pile number 2, then this is your significator card with this black dragon, and it says imagination at the bottom here. And then you have this pendulum. It's I keep on wanting to say black onyx, but it's actually black tourmaline. And I may or may not use this. In pile 1, I did use the pendulum for a few things. I use it in my private practice for when I have clients coming. Yeah, it helps a lot. So I have channeled messages for each and every pile. I'll start with the channeled message for your group, and then we'll grab some of your tarot cards and dive into the oracle cards, okay? Let's see here. If this found you, it's no coincidence. Pile 2. I have a beat in my head, and when it's left unsaid, it's like an itch that I can't scratch, like a lighter and a match that don't work the way it should, and it doesn't feel good. So let it out, belt it out, sing it out, dance it, bang it out. Hair colors 2 and 3, pink and silver looks good on me. Hair be wet, hair be wild, let out my inner child. Childhood cheers, childhood fears, after how many some odd years? Inner child safe and sound, safety and comfort all around. Hands and feet in the ground, pulling out the bindweed found in the garden of the heart. The wounding from the start, so sharp, cuts like the knives through the many, many lives of the trauma from the mama, from the papa, and from the church's drama. Drama llama, hoo ha ha. Finding Nemo's just keep swimming from Dory's songs and singing. So many fish in the sea, like people, you and me, swimming round and tumbling down a night out on the town, down and out, down under, storms with lightning and thunder. Activism, neuroticism, autism, feminism, isn't it so interesting? The schism in the isms. Everyone's got an ism, but not everyone goes to prison. Isn't it so strange how the world is so deranged? Inner child, hair wet and wild, creative as they come. Do me a favor and go play on that drum. So it goes back to playing because it started with I have a beat in my head when it's left unsaid. So wow. And it talks a lot about inner child. There is a lot of trauma stuff, and it was coming through as poetic, a little poetic. I'm not really sure if it was like truly, but it did, like, I just wrote it out like that. And when I read it through, I was like, wow, that's pretty intense. And I couldn't say some of the things that were written down there. So yeah, I have to be really careful with YouTube, and it seems to censor a lot of things. So I'm sorry that I couldn't say some of those. Anyhow, let's take a look at your, so first and foremost, Inner Child came out, and it's really interesting because you have the imagination card. Though I did have, this was the only card that I did have to meditate on. So when this one popped out, I just put it in front of me and meditated on it. And some of the Inner Child stuff definitely came out. It is a black dragon. And then you've got the black Tourmaline here, which is a stone of protection. There's a lot that it does, but its main thing is like protection. And I do feel like this black dragon is also a very protective one. It's protecting your inner child. It's protecting the freedom of that inner child. At least like that's what I'm seeing so far. And let's see here for pile 2. If this video found you, it's no coincidence. Okay, the Fool. It was, I don't know if it was like reversed, but it was kind of in the reverse. It's like kind of teetering on the edge of society almost. Let's see also, there's more that wants to come through. We've got same thing with this one, the Knight of Emotions. It wasn't really reversed or anything, but it says Knight of Cups. That's the Knight of Cups. So again, teetering on the edge. That's an imaginative person, action go-getter, Knight of Emotions. Okay, let's see. Please give me a few more. This is the Muse of Materials. The Muse, so that, I believe the Muse is King of Pentacles. I'll have to take a look. Oops, you got 2 more here. So let's take a look at those. And they came out sideways again. So it's almost like it's up to you. That's what I'm feeling and hearing. It's up to you whether you have it right side up or upside down. So this is the 4 of Voices, the 4 of Swords. I really like that 4 of Voices. It's very interesting. Okay, and then we have the 9 of Materials, the 9 of Pentacles. Wow, what a really good reading. Okay, just give me a second here because I am going to take a look at the Muse of Materials, make sure that it is the King of Pentacles. I don't know if it's that or if it's the Queen of Pentacles, but either way, let's take a look. So I love this little guidebook, the tarot guidebook for the Muse Tarot, because it actually, like, the one thing that I really love about it, I'm not going to read any of this, but they have like this little poem at the end of each thing. So I'm just going to read the poem for each and every card, and then we'll dive into what it means for you today. Okay. And there might be a reason why I'm doing this for you. Maybe there is something about poetry that you enjoy poetry. Okay. So the Fool. Fearlessly jump into the sea of the cosmos. The spinning potentials are calling. Maybe a little foolish today, yet better done fool-like than stalling. Okay, and then the Knight of Emotions. Yeah, so living on the edge. That's what I was talking about with the Fool, living on the edge. And that's kind of a really cool one. She's like skipping to the edge of the cosmos here. There's a sandy beach and it kind of goes into the cosmos. It doesn't even, I don't know. You don't know where it's going. It's just this bright light. Okay, the Knight of Emotions or the Knight of Cups. It shows here just a couple sentences. Excitement kicks, and like a prince, a show, display affection. Emotion drips, a charming rinse. Now go, display intention. Okay. Brewing romantic heart, dating new love, happy flirtation, wearing your heart on their sleeve. Yeah, the honesty of petals. Okay. So this is kind of nice too because it gives you little prompts. I didn't really read that for you. So the prompt for the Fool is uncertain beauty, and the prompt for the Knight of Cups is the honesty of petals. Okay, and then we've got the Muse of Materials. I was right, it's the King of Pentacles. And that one, the prompt is dirt magic. And it shows here, so mesh with me in this nest of wealth, a plentiful, snug nutrition. Absorb this magic, this garden of health. Walk the way towards certain fruition. Certain fruition. It's not even uncertain. There is something that is coming through for you very abundantly. Okay. And then we've got the Four of Voices. I don't know where that one is. Okay. Four of Voices. The Four of Swords. And the prompt for that is petals that slumber. This one says, rest, sweet creator, you're on the edge. You're on the edge. It's time to pause and slow, reflect and wait, initiate, suspend, and life will grow. Beautiful. And then the Nine of Materials, the Nine of Pentacles. We've got the prompt for, it says the brim of joy. So again, the prompts are something that you can like either ponder or write something like a brief little thing while you're listening to this. This might be something that would be good for you to do today. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. Come dance with me in my field of flowers. I will gift you in my infinite love. Come radiate here your essential being and be showered with me from above. Be showered with me from above. Radiant, dancing, gifting, gift of infinite love and flowers. Yeah, so the infinite gift of love is something that's like untouchable, intangible, right? But then the gift the flowers are something that is tangible, something that you can actually feel and be, immersed in. So, you are definitely inspiring and inspired. You're an inspired being. You're someone who is living on the edge right now of imagination and reality, of the liminal realm and the dream realm, of the wake and sleep realms, of creativity and disaster almost. It's like you can see the duality in life, and you're really like bringing into this world the creations of your mind and imagination. And actually, it seems like you're not doing this alone. The Muse of Materials, there's a King of Pentacles here. There might be someone who's actually here to also help you like step into this new, into the Fool's journey together. Yeah, there's a invitation for love, there's an invitation for creativity, of togetherness, of rest and peace. The Four of Swords and the Nine of Materials is of like radiance and confidence and skill and abundance. Yeah. Let's take a look at now what your other cards suggest. I keep on looking at this because it's just like bam in my face. It shows impatience. So, have you been feeling impatient, or is there some sort of level of impatience or like wanting to hurry things along? You don't like to rest. I don't know. There's something going on here. So, we'll take a look at that for sure. But let's just look at these other cards. So, we've got the Star with success. Riches and honor are prophesied. Okay, the King of Pentacles right there. Recognition and praise and good luck. Wow. All right, so you have nothing to worry about. And because of your imagination, you are creating something that is very like star quality. Are you a star? Are you a actor, actress? Are you someone who's like hoping to be recognized for their creative endeavors, their creative works? I feel like, in this group, there is definitely um, a connection between like this intuition, this flow of intuition, this flow of inspiration, this flow of creativity. And it's like, I feel that you are living on the edge between like genius and insanity, right? Like you have to keep yourself grounded, but you're definitely doing that. I think that you are working through that. And you're not the only one who is doing this with you. I do feel like there's someone else. So let's just keep on going here. There's a level of success, emotional security with Umbrella. Yes. Bit of bad luck. Oh, that's interesting, which may be avoided. Protection from harm or loss. Now, again, we were talking about protection in the beginning with your black tourmaline and the black dragon. So there is some level of protection from maybe some bad luck. You're definitely being shielded from bad luck. So I don't think you have any need to worry about that. So I'm going to put these down here. This is what I did the last time. Put those there. And let's take a look. You've got one card that's a crystal card, and it's a beautiful crystal here. And then you've got one card that's a mushroom card that has like little inspiring pieces on the back here. So let's see what your crystal is. Your crystal right now, it kind of looks like amethyst. Let's see. Yep. Amethyst, phantom quartz. Amethyst phantom quartz, expression, gifts, and originality. Amethyst phantom quartz fosters prolific energy and opens the crown chakra to channel creativity in its all forms. Wow. Individuality is encouraged and uniqueness and expression is embraced by this stone. Maybe you want to work with amethyst phantom quartz for the days and weeks and months to come. That would be a really good idea because it's like helping to bring out the individuality, that uniqueness, that expression, that uniqueness in your expression into this world in some way where it's tangible. You can hold it. Amethyst phantom quartz instills confidence in your creations and urges you to share your talents. That's the 9 of materials coming right there. Using intuition as a powerful resource, Amethyst Phantom Quartz connects you with your spiritual team to convey your ideas in ways that will stand out. Do yourself a favor and show the world what you've got. And it connects to Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Jupiter, and Neptune. Neptune. Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to put this off to the side here, but I just want you to take a look at it one more time. Beautiful. I'm going to just flip it because the color is gorgeous, and I do want to maybe put this guy up a little bit further so you can see all of your cards. I definitely want you to see your cards. So I'm just maneuvering a few things. Okay, there we go. Let's take a look at your tiny mushroom card now, and it says, I accept that things I cannot control are out of my control. Interesting. So maybe the impatience is something where you're waiting around, or you're feeling like there's something that's out of your control that you can't control right now. Yeah, and seeing like this black-capped Amanita mushroom versus these other smaller red-capped ones that are typical that you see. This one's like it's out of your control when you're growing right next to one of these. Like, I don't know, it shows like almost the black sheep energy. So maybe you're just someone who's very uniquely different and people don't understand you much, but you're a child of the divine and you are very creative and you're a prolific creative. You're someone who wants to bring your creativity into this world to share. And it's being asked of you for you to share your uniqueness. Now let's see what this shows. This is from the Fiende Kipper Oracle deck. So it gives you a little bit more information on like what this is, what specifically this video is about for you. Ah, see, look, main male, number 1. This guy is looking pretty spiffy. He's all dressed up. He's very like, this is classical, old school, kind of spiffy. With a full-on suit. Maybe it's someone like that, but there's a main male. So a main masculine, it doesn't have to be a male, meaning like a man, but it could be someone who has very masculine tendencies. Otherwise, like if you're a feminine person and you're a female and you're heterosexual, then maybe that's something that you're looking for is a partner. And this might be the muse of materials. This might be the guy or the masculine of your dreams or of the one that's like bringing in this kind of this energy. Maybe this is you as well. I know I'm saying a lot of maybes, but there's just so many people who watch the videos. So I just have to like give you some options as well, right? Assertiveness with Mars. Mars is very assertive, right? That the energy of Mars is very action oriented, red colors, right? It says runners race across a field, make the earth shake under your feet, make the earth move under your feet. Do, 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 do. I don't know. There's music in my head. Make the earth shake under your feet as you run for the goals, your goals. Move forward with power and energy. Get fired up. Find your motivation and make progress assertively. It's time to take action. And that brings me back to the channeled messages where at the very end it says, inner child, hair wet and wild, creative as they come, do me a favor and go play on that drum. So it's like when the poem, the channeled poetry came through initially, it was showing that like you were just waiting, you were kind of not getting the beat in the head out yet. And it's like not being able to scratch a scratch or scratch an itch or not being able to light a match. You're striking and striking and you're just not, you're striking out kind of. So, and then at the very end, it's showing that no matter what, you just go back to playing the drum, playing an instrument, playing something musical or doing something creative of your choice. Assert yourself. Success. Wow. So you got success twice. You got the star with success, and then you've got this beautiful bright colored orangey. So that's sacral. So the sacral chakra connects with this color, the color orange. Sacral is right below the belly button, and that's an energy center that helps with passions, desires, creativity, the feminine flow of energy, the internal, the imaginative. That's the type of energy that's coming through for you, for sure. And so you're definitely kind of getting heated up. This is also sexual passions and desires as well. So you may actually notice that there isn't much of a difference between the feeling of sexual sexual energy and creative energy. There's a fine line between the sexual energy, sensual energy, and creative energy. The two kind of flow together because how are children born into this world, right? Like the sexual energies, that creative flow, creating a human being in with two humans, right? With two people, and that intertwining of energies, that creative intertwining of the DNA, even that is what I'm being shown, and that's kind of what's coming through for you. Okay, so we've got this card, which is up. We got another man, the thinking man, number 46. So either you're a man watching this, and this is you showing this level of success that you will get. And, masculine also, like that energy is very action-oriented energy, right? The orange color, everything is just really like forward thinking and action oriented, even though it's really interesting because you got the four voices and then the thinking man. So this Four of Swords is rest and relax, let the creative juices flow. But then the opposite of that is really just the masculine energy of like bringing about that creative energy into this world. So also, he's got a clear crystal quartz in his hand, right? Maybe, and he's like admiring it. He's thinking about it, right? Mm. I just feel like instead of, okay, you are being asked to kind of sit back and think. The Four of Voices, the Four of Swords is something that you're just like sitting back and relaxing and thinking. So in a way, this is also asking, hold on a sec, my voice. Wow. Wow. Talking about voices, Four of Voices. There's something within that's kind of like trying to get out. So you have something really so special that others don't have. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but there is definitely a masculine figure either in your life that is coming in as an abundant being, or that is showing that your level of abundance is coming through right now. And then we've got the Ask Angels guidance that says peaceful resolution. Now that's impatience, impatient, assertive, success, emotional security, the Fool, living on the edge, peaceful resolution. So if you feel like you've been living so much on the edge that you can't move forward, there's going to be a resolution with that. You are definitely going to find that healthy space between action and inaction. You're going to find that, living on the edge is fine, and moving forward is also good. The impatience, you're going to have to deal with maybe a level of impatience from yourself and from others. If things aren't being done right away, or you just feel like maybe you're there's some sort of creative block and you're feeling like, oh God, like I really want to create this thing, but I just feel like I can't. You can, for sure. Like this is showing you right now that you are definitely on point. You're on track. You're going to be fine. Give yourself a break. You're going to get some help from a main male and a thinking person, someone who has the ability to really analyze the situation, analyze the crystal, analyze you, and how to bring about your creative projects into this world. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to put that over here, and we've got a few more spots for cards. That never happens. So wait a sec. I wanted to ask because I am confused. So I'll ask this to show me yes. Okay, yes is clockwise. Show me no. Counterclockwise. Okay. So is this to do with a masculine figure or someone who has like very masculine energies, maybe a man? Yes. Big yes. Is this someone that was within this person's life already? What is this impatience about? Is it about the reader or the viewer? Yes. Is it about a creative project? Yes. Is it about this man? No. Is this man someone who's helpful, or a masculine figure someone who's helpful? Could it also be a aspect of this person watching the video too? Yes, it's a smaller yes, but it's nevertheless a yes. Is this resolution something that's about the creative flow or imagination? Yes. Is there a creative block being removed for the person watching this? Yes. Okay, so that's what it is. You are receiving this to understand that you're getting help to remove this blockage, this creative blockage, and there is a level of success here in that way. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. I was going to grab a couple more tarot cards for you. And then we'll call it quits. Whoa. Queen of Voices. That's the Queen of Swords. Wow, look at her. She's got crows everywhere. Or are those ravens? Ooh, and are those owls down here too? I don't know. They look like owls and crows, or owls and ravens. She looks like Isis, or what's that other lady in Egyptian times? Anyhow, I'm drawing a blank here, but either way, the Queen of Voices. So there's the thinking man, and this is literally the opposite of that, which is the thinking woman. So there's some balancing that's happening for you. There's a balance. Now, is there something under, let's see here. Is there another thing that wants to come out? Okay. The Two of Inspiration. Yeah, so it was in reverse. There's the Two of Wands in reverse. I think there is a creative blockage, or has been a creative blockage, and you've needed some assistance with that. So that, because that was in reverse. Yeah, you're going to have a peaceful resolution with this. You're not going to be blocked forever. Yeah. I think that's all I've got for you, pile number 2. You came here not by coincidence. I don't believe in that. I think that everything is meant to happen for a reason. There's definitely a reason for this, for you being here. And I think that you just need to know that the creative blockage, or the blockage that you felt with your level of inspiration or connecting with your inner child, is lifting. So then you're going to notice over the next few days, weeks, and months that there's more success, more abundance, more excitement and joy and fun, and creative juices flowing for you. So that's all I have for you, pile number 2. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this reading. Please go down to the comment section and let me know if this resonated and what resonated for you. I would love to hear what you're working on, if you're okay with sharing. And make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I think that's it. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you in the next videos. Jai Ma, and bye for now. Hi, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. If this video found you, it's no coincidence. It really isn't. You're here for a reason. You're here to hear what it is that the cards and the channeled messages have to say today for you. Thank you for being here. It's been definitely waiting for you. This message has been waiting for you. And this is like divine timing for you now. Hopefully this will bring some clarity and understanding to your situation, okay? So pile 3, if this is the pile that you chose, then this is your significator card with this bright red dragon. It's in a library, and it looks like there's apples in the background or an apple tree. Very pretty. It says knowledge at the bottom here. Knowledge. And look at the black horns on this red beast. Wow. But yet it feels very docile, like there's a gentleness to this beast. And then you have this pendulum, which I likely will use a little bit. I used the other pendulums. This is a selenite pendulum. Okay. So I'll put that over to the side as well, and we'll get started here. Okay. So I have channeled messages for each and every pile. I'll start with a channeled message for your group, and then we will get at least a few of your tarot cards and maybe some tarot cards at the end. And I have prepared oracle cards for you. Okay. So let's see here. Pile number 3. This is the first time I'm reading this one through. You can choose to color your world in any way that you like, with sparkles, with stars, or the gift of insight. You are not far from truth. You know it now. You're ready to settle, but until you read all the books, the knowledge from others before, you don't feel prepared for what's in store. Don't let that beat you. You know more than you think. Now the question is, do I choose blue or pink? No settling for less, no wishing for more. Take each day as it comes, both feet on the floor. I see you prepared, clothes pressed and shoes tied. Today's the time to commit. You're here to thrive. Paint outside of the box if you'd like. Perspective shifts this way. Do not wait until tomorrow, for we only have today. Little pep to your step, little bounce to your boot. Maybe today's the day to do that photo shoot. You look good, you feel good, you smell good too. Charming dimple, eyes twinkle, a beautiful shade of blue. Light or dark eyes, whatever your prize, you soon realize there's no need to disguise the love that you hold for a future untold, whether young or old. Now's the time to be bold. Still I rise, Maya Angelou said. Still I rise, you exclaim as you hop out of bed. Arise, awake, each morning do not forsake the splendid gift of each day. Arise, awake, do not choose to color it gray. And as you can see on the side of this, it's white and black, just a sketch of something. And most of these are actually already painted in. So it's interesting that, yeah, you have like a blank slate here. You're ready to move forward. You can paint it any way you want, but why would you want to paint it gray? Unless you love gray, of course. It's just talking about, well, I don't know what it's talking about yet. Let's see what happens. But we know it's, so the only thing that I had when I was sitting for meditation was this card, was the knowledge card with your dragon. And so I had this in front of me when I was channeling the message, and it did come through as a poetic kind of prose. I don't know why it's been doing that fairly recently, but anyhow, this is something that is interesting. It's you think that you're not prepared for something, yet you are prepared for it. You think you need to keep on doing research and reading books, but it's like you're ready, because that's what it was showing in the channeled messages, and that was the visual I was seeing, was you were ready. It said, I see you prepared, clothes pressed, and shoes tied. Today's the time to commit. You're here to thrive. Okay. So let's see from the card's perspective what's going on. King of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 17 the star. Ooh, I got to, hold on one sec. I need to cover up the boobies. Okay, so sorry about that. You got the King of Cups. King of Cups. He's got a lot of water around him. He's got these, like, I don't know what they're called. Are they sailfish? 3 sailfish. He's got a golden white lotus above his head. He's connected to his heart. He has his chalice and a picture of whales, 2 whales on this, like the yin and yang symbol almost. And there you go, the white and the black equal again. And then you have this beautiful dolphin. So there's definitely joy as well. Okay, we'll take a look at your other cards here. You've got the 5 of Pentacles. So 5 of Pentacles is not great to see, but at the same time, this is probably why you feel like you're not prepared. You're left out. You're feeling like you're left out of some sort of knowledge that you need to know to like move forward. Even though you're the King of Cups, you know, there's you're emotionally prepared. You're emotionally mature enough to be prepared for the next phase of your life. Even though this 5 of Pentacles has come through. Then we've got the star. Yeah, you've got everything that you need. And the star energy is like really... Actually, the star energy that I'm experiencing in the body right now is like super tranquil. Like you're ready. It's tranquil. It's balanced energy. It's the star energy, like excited a little bit too, but balanced excitement. There's a balancing. You're very balanced. You're a very grounded, emotionally mature person. Now, is there anything else that wanted to come through? The 7 of Wands, look at that. So that came in the reverse for real. That one did. I'll show you it upright. So 7 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so this is a level up, but you're feeling a little like, am I capable of doing this? So either this is a job, this is definitely a new phase of your life. I keep on feeling that there's something about baby because there was blue and pink colors that was coming through in the channeled messages. So either it's something about a baby, it's something about your job or a project. And if it's about a job, it means that you're leveling up. It means that you feel, well, you're taking a leadership position, but the 7 of Wands in reverse is showing like you just don't feel like you're prepared for it. Like you're learning as much as you possibly can, and yet you still don't feel prepared. Or you're stepping into having a family, you know, your own family, having a child. Maybe your wife is pregnant or you yourself are pregnant or thinking of becoming pregnant, and you're like, can I do this? Can I be a good mom? Can I be a good dad? What will that look like? I'm so scared, you know? Or if it's a creative project, you have all the ability in the world to do it, and yet you're just like kind of sabotaging yourself in some ways or gaslighting yourself, saying, I can't, no way, there's no way I could do it. But you can. That's the big, I think that's the biggest takeaway. And look at this on the bottom, what you don't see coming, the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands means winning, succeeding, a preparedness. The Wands is to do with passion, desire, lighting up, the fire element, movement in the direction of success. You're winning, you're going to win over the mind's crazy thoughts of like thinking you're unprepared. Yeah. So if you think you're unprepared for this next phase, I wouldn't be any bit concerned. You're okay. So let's take a look at these small cards first. We had a little bit more cards in your deck than the other two piles. So we'll see how this goes. So you've got inner growth with the caterpillar. Rebellion against authority is one side of the caterpillar, and then change, important personal development is on the other side. Okay. Inner growth. Let's see what this shows. Fish with determination. It looks like a goldfish. Sharing of knowledge, teacher. Physical and spiritual alignment with the world. So there might be a spiritual initiation for you, or maybe you're being asked to step into the role of teacher and you don't think that you're capable of doing that. But you are. And then this shows safe and happy. So we were talking about, oh, you know what? Actually, that was the pile number 2. Pile number 2 might be something that you want to look at because it talked about the inner child. And these are 2 children here that say safe and happy. That's actually really nice to see. Safe and happy. So you are safe. You've done a lot of inner work. You've been determined to learn as much as you can. There's knowledge you're studying in the books, like what to do, how to be a good parent, how to be a good manager, how to be a good mentor, how to be a good life coach, how to be whatever it is, those are the things that just kind of came up in my mind. It doesn't mean that it's necessarily what you're doing, but anyhow, let's take a look at your other cards here. We've got one mushroom card, which kind of gives you a little like inspiring quote or thought. And then we have a card from the crystal deck. So we'll take a look at which crystal you've got. And this is a crystal that you could use for manifesting. Yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at your crystal first. Blue spinel, persistence, fresh perspective, and revival. Okay, we've got persistence and determination. Yeah. Revive to keep alive. Blue spinel brings new energy to stagnant parts of your life. From inside your body, the world out to the world outside. The name of this stone comes from the Latin word for spine, and blue spinel will give you a strong backbone, a sense of self, and reason to stand tall despite any challenges you may face. See? This is a great crystal for workaholics, as it eases stress and anxiety and instills a renewed sense of resolution. You can make it to the end if you put your mind to it. Blue spinel provides that fresh perspective to reset and rejuice. And it's connected with Gemini and Pluto. And Gemini, of course, is a very intellectual group of folks. If you have Gemini in your chart somewhere, yeah. So that's the knowledge, the intellectual being. So that's really pretty. My goodness, you've got some good energy. Pluto is definitely disruptive. Like it's deep, very deep. So there is a change happening, and it's going to be a happy change, even though you're a little scared to move forward with it. So we've got this little card here. It says, I will strive for progress, not perfection. I will strive for progress, not perfection. What a great quote. We'll just put that there once more time. Progress, not perfection. Yeah. I think all of us need to hear that sometimes, especially if it's something that you've been working, like something you've been working towards or working on. And say, well, let's just see what happens here. We've got 2 cards here from the Finde Kipper Oracle deck. So this will give us more information on what this might be about for you. Thoughts, number 16, with a man, and he's got paintbrushes. He's kind of scribbling things down. He's thinking about it. He's got a picture that's not completed in the background. A painting. Thoughts. Okay. Child. Number 18. So there's a little child in this holding a little baby bunny. Child. Oh my gosh. So it could be thoughts and child. So the fact that it's like creative here, the creative thought process, and then the child here, I really do think that you are connected to pile number 2. If you're interested in checking out pile 2, it would blow your mind because that was about the inner child. But for you, it's specifically about being like either a good parent or trying to like prepare yourself for the next phase of life. Maybe it's some sort of like level up in your life, I'm seeing someone who has to stand on like you have to stand and speak in front of others, and maybe you're like really scared of public speaking, but you're being asked to do that in your next phase of your job. Something about workaholism too. You might be a workaholic. You might be kind of just creating a whole bunch of stuff and you're excited about it for sure, but you're also not sure if you're ready to show the world your creation or what you're thinking of creating. But remember, you're going to be victorious. The 6 of Wands is victory and success. Nurture. Oh, there's another baby. Cancer and wisdom. So, wow. Okay. Spoon feeding a baby. Deliver care and encouragement to yourself and others. Nurture is showing love through action. Take initiative to support other people or focus on showing compassion to yourself. Either way, these nurturing actions will vitalize you. Another baby. I do think that this is something to do with your creativity, sexual energy, creative flow, creating a baby with someone else, stepping into parenthood, feeling right for the job. You know, you leveled up, you got a promotion at work, or you got like a new job, or you are going to, and you're like a little scared of that because it might be more demanding of you. It might demand, like, it might have more responsibility tied to it, but you're ready for it. You really are. This is helping you to grow. You are safe. This is going to be something that makes you really happy. Sweetness. Oh, yeah. It's like a lollipop here with a little heart on it, the color pink. Hey, blue and pink, right? Okay, what else do we have? Rest with the eyes closed. This is the green color here. Rest. Maybe you just have to sleep on this. Sleep on it. Give yourself some rest. Nurture yourself. Nurture your heart. Because the green colors and the pink, they're both actually connected to the heart chakra. What is it that your heart desires? If that's something that you desire, having a family or moving forward with a creative pursuit, like if that's something that you really love, then you're not going to fail. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, we've got 2 cards here. I'm going to do the energy card first. Man holding a coin. Wow. Okay, I'm seeing someone who gets promoted at work or who gets a better paying job or position, doing the things that they love, and they're getting paid more for it. This is the number 43. You might be 43 years old or around that age. Man holding a coin. He also looks kind of sensual. I don't know. That's so interesting. I'm going to put him up here. Okay, and then we've got abundance. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, this is a new level of abundance, something that you haven't seen before. You are getting paid more. You are getting promoted more. People are promoting your work or your creativity, your creative works. Also, this is abundance in like the Empress energy. Like you might be pregnant or trying to get pregnant. Well, if you're trying to get pregnant, then soon enough you're going to be pregnant, because this is definitely showing a lot of kids, right? Yeah. So there's a lot of energy here that is potential for abundance in every way. I'm going to put that actually in the center here, and we might actually grab a couple more cards from this deck. Oh my gosh, so I had to look on the bottom of this deck and look at this. We've got the Lovers. Wow. So if you're in search for love, love is coming to you. But I also think that it's really just like self-love and something that you love. So you're going to be loving your life. You are determined. You're a very determined person, and someone who really does their research and doesn't want to just like jump into a situation without really knowing how to do it. But say if this is in regards to pregnancy and maternity and paternity, like no one can ever tell you. They can write books and tell you as much as they want on how to be a parent and how to parent your child, but it's not until you become a parent yourself that you gain the experience and feel comfortable doing it. So the more that you step into this new role that you're playing in this life, the more comfortable and safe and happy you'll feel. Anything else? Oh, okay. Well, there's definitely a lot more. I don't think I'm going to keep them all. We got the Magician, 5 of Cups, and 9 of Pentacles. The Magician, they're all upright. You got all the resources you need. You don't need to keep on having to, research on how to be a good boss or a parent. 5 of Cups. Okay, so this is the reason why this is kind of like the background energy that you've experienced, just a lot of, and you've got the 5 of Pentacles here too. So background energy of loss, of abandonment, of feeling not enough, of kind of depression and sadness, stuff like that. So maybe that's the reason why you feel like you can't do the things you want to do, because you have some level of this like depression. But I really think that you'll be fine. And then 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, again. So this really does connect with pile number 2. Once again, I'm just telling you, you don't have to look at it. But 9 of Pentacles came out, so I'm just interested. Like that would be something, if you're interested in looking at, you can. 9 of Pentacles, confidence, self-assuredness, stepping into abundance, feeling prepared and happy and peaceful, tranquil. Like nothing can make you feel ready, but you are ready. And that's the card of readiness. Maybe I'll put that here. Okay. That's all I have for you, pile number 3. I really hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that it helped you. There's no coincidence that you're here today to hear this message. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the message and enjoyed this reading. Go down to the comment section and just let me know like what resonated for you and what's going on with you in your life. I'm really wishing you all the best. You are right on point. You're right on target. Arise, awake each morning. Do not forsake the splendid gift of each day. Arise, awake. Do not choose to color it gray. Thank you so much. Please remember to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. and I hope to see you in my next readings. Jai Ma. Bye for now.